And so this was his mindset. This is the rich mindset, right? So first of all, they think about financial independence as opposed to, financial security, that whole cushy, you have a job, nice secure job, and you have extra money in the bank and things like that, okay? And the rich mindset, work hard on the front end of life, buying and building assets, things that put money in your pocket, so that eventually you don't have to necessarily work for money, okay? You work hard to make money work for you. And another thing that people say is you stop trading time for money. Okay, so let's say, we all work 40 hours a week and that's how we make our paycheck. And besides, paid time off and sick leave and things like that, if we don't work, then we don't make money. Okay, let's say you own the a lawn mowing business. If you don't mow lawns, you don't make money. That's what the term trading time for money comes from. Okay, but rich people, what they do is they buy things that make money on their own. So they're not trading time for money. They're trading money for money. You know what I mean? So essentially, it's a little different because in this mindset, they're thinking, okay, I want to work really hard to build assets for a quarter to half of my life. And then afterward, I'll be able to, pursue my passion, my goals, my dreams, and relax for the rest, as opposed to the poor. And so this is the rich guy's mindset. And so notice that education is still there. Nobody's saying to not get educated, but the difference is on the second half. He wants you to learn and learn. I put it there twice because it's important to know, how to buy assets and what assets are good and things of that nature. Okay. So, but while he's in his career, you're going to be building assets, you're going to be buying assets, and then eventually you won't have to work because your assets are there. Okay. And then step 4, retirement. Like I said, you're pursuing your dreams and it can happen a lot sooner. Okay. And so this is the way the rich, this is how their money flows. Okay. So as opposed to the middle class where our money always escapes out of expenses and we don't see it again, the rich actually recycle their money. And how they do that? By buying assets. So if you look at this green arrow, they get paid, they work, they get paid, and they buy assets, right? And then those assets, what they do with those assets, the assets bring money back to them. So that's more income. And then they can keep on going. It's an endless cycle. They use their income to buy assets. They use their assets to give them more income, and then they buy more assets. So their money is recycled, and then it only leaves as an expense or a liability when it needs to, but then the rest of their money just keeps on going back through. Okay, and so let's look at that same kind of example with $60,000 a year, but from the rich standpoint. And let's say instead they built $6,000 of passive income. Look how much more money they could save. $8,000 as opposed to $2,250. And I'm not saying that, it's very easy to get $8,000 of assets a month, but everybody that's to save $6,000 of assets a month, but we can buy assets and accumulate that over time. And that's wealth, being able to have money that is sustaining. Okay. And so here's the bottom line. Here's the goal of the book. It's for us to realize that assets are really what we should be buying with our money. Okay. And we want to get to a point where, if you look at the bar chart, it's very simple to understand. You want your monthly assets, as much income as they provide, to be greater than your liabilities and the expenses. Okay. So if you look here at this example, I believe it was $6,000 versus $3,000. So that means they have $3,000 of income from their assets without working 1 hour. Okay. So, and this is passive income. So the thing to understand is passive income is money that rolls in without you putting much effort into it. Okay. A lot of things you will have to put money, time and effort in at the beginning of it, buying a house and getting it prepared. But then mostly you're not there. You don't have to work at the real estate property to make money. You go off and live your life, and then you get paid. And then, of course, you get called upon when need be. But for the most part, you're living your life. You don't have to be there. You could be on vacation while someone's paying your rent. Okay? So they're making money while they're sleeping. They're not trading time for money anymore. Okay, if they're on vacation, they're still making money. If they're sleeping, they're making money. If they're taking a crap, they're still making money because it's passive income. Okay, and this gives you more time to spend with your loved ones, and because you aren't reliant on your income as your job as your only source of income, you have freedom from the stress of being laid off. You don't have to worry about the job market anymore. Okay, and you get to pursue your passions. You get to volunteer more and things like that. And so that's the goal of building assets and accumulating wealth.